Welcome back once again to my YouTube class, guys. I'm Manjit Raut, your online instructor. This is another video based on VMware virtualization, vSphere 7.0, and in this session we will discuss about how to manage shared storage for esxi and esxi's virtual machine. In last session, I think we discussed about to configure snapshot, and we already completed the part of practical as well. So this is another video. You can say that this is another class of virtualization, and in this session we'll discuss about each and everything related to the shared storage. So let's try to understand about the concept first, because you know that if your concept is ready, definitely we are able to perform the task over a inventory of esxi. So need to know about the component means. Components and services related to the shared storage. So let's talk about the core component of shared storage. So I'm just going to create a list of shared storage component like as the first content, what is shared storage? It's really important. You should know about the use of shared storage, and then we'll discuss about how to configure shared storage. This is another agenda. We'll try to understand about SAN and NAS, because you know that these all are types of share storage service. So we'll try to understand each and everything related to SAN storage and NAS storage. In case of VMware virtualization, we also need to know about the protocol. Those protocol can help you to configure the share storage services. So in case of protocol, we'll try to understand about the share storage protocol. So storage protocol like as a esxi and NFS, right? So these two important protocol can help you to manage the activity related to share storage. And the other component is logical unit number, considered as a LUN. We'll try to understand about RDM as well, right? And about the procedure, how to access share storage to our esxi. Configure or add share storage, or you can say that LUN to esxi. So guys, this is a content that we need to know in case of shared storage services. So let's try to understand about each and everything. Like first option is related to what is the storage, what is shared storage basically. So meanwhile, I'm going to take the RDP, or not RDP, the GUI panel of our esxi host. And so guys, this one is our esxi in format of GUI that we connected with the help of web client. And this is 7.0 update 2, right? The esxi is 7. esxi version is 7.0 update 2. Let's try to understand about the concept of storage. Not only the shared storage, we also need to know about the difference between local storage and shared storage. So need to click on storage part, which is available in inventory. You can say that virtual machine, storage, and networking. So you just need to click on storage. We are able to find one storage available. It's considered as a local storage. The capacity of our local storage is 49.75. This is the total capacity of local storage. So basically, we have a two different way to manage our virtual machine. We have a two different way to create our virtual machine. One, proceed with local storage, and second, proceed to create our virtual machine and put the entire files of virtual machine into the shared storage. The actual difference between local storage and shared storage, whenever you create your virtual machine in by using the local storage, so it may be, if any problem occurred with your local machine, if any problem occurred with your local esxi, so we will lose our virtual machines as well. But if you create your virtual machine with the help of shared storage, so not an issue if your esxi is damaged, although we are able to recover our virtual machine from shared storage service. So let's try to understand with the help of a diagram. For example, we this is our esxi host, okay? And in esxi, you know that you must need to add a hard disk, which is considered as a local storage, right? And another, we also configure a share storage with capacity of maybe 500 gig share storage, and which is successfully connected to our esxi host. So you have a total two different storage. One is local and another is considered as a shared storage. So guys, you know that whenever we create our virtual machine in esxi, we must need to provide the at least one storage. Because if you want to install virtual machines operating system, so you need to provide the space at least. So while creating the virtual machine, we must need to provide the shared storage. If you create your virtual machine in local storage, and unfortunately if any problem occurred with your esxi, so we will lose our virtual machine as well. So we don't have any option to restore our virtual machine for local storage. Second, talk about the share storage. So the meaning of share storage, it's really, you can say that most of organizations, up to 90% organizations prefer to put our virtual machine in share storage. Because what happen in case of share storage, your virtual machine's file are stored by the share storage only. So in this case, if your virtual machines files are available in share storage, not an issue if your esxi is damaged, although we are able to access our virtual machine from available files are available files of our share storage. So that is the reason in real environment we must need to configure our VM with the help of share storage only. Talk about the configuration. So we have a number of way to configure the share storage, like as if you establish your own SAN, means if you are using any storage device like as a Dell EMC or HP storage or Acer storage, so you know that you must need to create a logical unit number and share with your esxi, attach to your esxi and create your virtual machine in the shared storage. So do one thing, I'm going to show you the step how to configure the shared storage, and we'll also try to understand about how we can access our shared storage to virtual environment or virtual machine or esxi. So in our case, this one is our esxi host, and we don't have any shared storage service are available. So what I'm going to do, because you know that this is the a training environment, we don't have any Dell EMC storage, we don't have any HP storage. So we want to configure our storage with the help of Server 2012 operating system. So you know that Server 2012 operating system contain a feature of NFS and i-scsi as well. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to create a one i-scsi logical unit number from our server 2012 machine and try to configure the share storage to our esxi. So what we need to do, what are the procedures that we need to use to create our share storage service? So need to open our server manager and click on add role and feature. It's mandatory to install the i-scsi and NFS role. Next, both roles, both the protocols, both share storage protocol available in our server 2012. Next, again next, both are our types of roles. So you just need to select file storage and services, and we are able to find i-scsi target server. We just need to click it and also want to configure the NFS. Next, next, and install. If you want to use your server operating system to as a shared storage by using the i-scsi or NFS protocol, so you must need to install the roles of i-scsi and NFS. And after that, we are able to configure a shared storage from our server 2012. This is the first step. Once our roles is ready to use, we will share our storage from server machine to esxi host. If we talk about the prerequisite, so both machines are communicating to each other. That's it. Means your server machine should be connected to esxi host. So I have already checked it. CMD, I'm going to check with the esxi communication with esxi 1.18.18, and we are able to communicate. And need to verify the esxi server IP address as well. ipconfig 192.168.1.20. This is the IP address of our server machine. So we successfully installed the i-scsi and NFS role. Back to the dashboard, click on file storage and file storage. Select i-scsi. Click task. Create virtual machine. It will give you the complete information about the storage which is available in your server machine. So I'm going to select, because 40 gig is free in C drive, so need to proceed with C drive. I'm planning to share up to 20 gig space from our i-scsi, means from our server or share storage to esxi. Type any name. So I want to use a basic name, share storage. Next, How much you want to distribute? I want to distribute, I want to share 20 gig of space. It considered as the LAN. We will discuss much about it. But for now, we just need to understand about the procedure to share storage. Okay, type the name of target. Next. Specify access server. So we need to provide the information about the esxi IP address. Here you need to provide the IP address of our esxi 192.168.1.18. See, this is the IP address of our esxi host. Okay, next, and we need to create. So now we successfully created 20 gig of space for esxi host. Unfortunately, it's not connected. So what you need to do? Your share storage is ready, but you must need to connect the same share storage to our esxi machine. How we can do that? Back to the esxi GUI panel, select storage, go to the adapters, which is available in the data storage part, and this is the option software as i-scsi. Click. We need to activate. By default, the i-scsi adapter is disabled. We just need to click on enable. Now we have a two different way to access our target. One is static target and another is dynamic target. So I'm just going to click on add dynamic target and type the IP address of your provider. So our i-scsi provider is 192.168.1.210. So 1.210 is the IP address of our domain, IP address of our server that we use to share the space, right? IP config 192.168.1.210. Select the IP address, save configuration, and wait. We successfully added the i-scsi adapter. Back to the server operating system and open dashboard, i-scsi, right click and click on refresh. We are able to find we successfully connected our 20 gig space to esxi host. Now again back to the esxi host and click on data storage. In the data stores, we just need to click on new data stores. Next. See, MSFT, Microsoft i-scsi disk, 20 GB capacity, 100% free. Just type the name of your storage. So I'm just going to put the share storage. It's depend upon you. You can use any name. Next. I want to utilize entire space. Next. Finish. Okay, it's in progress. So it's try to connect our esxi. Cool. We are able to find one more storage is successfully added to our esxi. Share storage, non-SSD, not an issue. 19.75 gig space which is available in our esxi, and this is shared storage. If you create your virtual machine and put your virtual machine's data in shared storage, so not an issue. If any problem occurred with our esxi, although we are able to revert our data, recover our data from our share storage. So this is all about the i-scsi and share storage, not entire part of our storage services, because as per the agenda, we just completed only three topic. What is share storage? Configure share storage. We discussed about how to access. So now we need to understand about the concept of SAN and NAS, about the protocols, about the logical unit number. We'll try to configure the RDM service as well, but not now. Next session. This is all about the share storage services. Guys, let me know if you have any question or doubt, and I think it's enough for today. We'll connect tomorrow and discuss about another component related to the share storage. Please do subscribe my channel, because Teach Me Cloud try to give you 100% live practical without skipping any steps. So take care. Good night. Bye bye.